Hello. What does hold the line really mean? I was pondering that this morning because hold the line has been bandied around a lot, and people are finding it, difficult. This is not new to you. 15 months into this, um, hold the line for me. It's really hold the light, and what does that mean? Well, light is a frequency. You are a frequency. And holding the light means lots of things, but I'm going to keep it as simple as possible. And this is just my perspective, right? So, today I got a WhatsApp off a friend saying her daughter had just got and, she was gutted. And, that's happening to a lot of people, this division of families and friends and this weird two-tier world that we currently live in. So I'm going to talk about periods. There's a bloke talking about periods. What the fuck do I know about periods? Well, it's a well-known fact. It's well established that if you get a bunch of women working in the same office, within a very short space of time, their periods align. You may have experienced this yourself. Now, by the same token, if you are a person who lives in the frequency of love as opposed to fear, as Bill Hicks said, it's a choice between fear and love. That's really all it is. If you live in the frequency of love, that brainwave, that frequency that you emit, affects everybody around you. Everybody in your street, your neighbors, the houses around you, the town you live in, the area you live in. And that frequency overcomes fear. Okay, that's why I'm talking about this today, especially to subscribers, my amazing subscribers, because most of you understand this. So it's just a reminder, really, that what we need to do is focus on being in that frequency, not being in the frequency of fear, mainly. Because when we do that, we are holding the light for everybody around us, which is basically holding the line. It's the same thing. So, when I first moved to Ireland, I remember looking out on the rainy day and I just moved from Marrakesh. I was like, what am I doing here? I have no idea what I'm doing here. And I was going through a really shit time. And I just didn't know what I was doing here. But like a lot of us, that not knowing what I was doing here was really about, what am I doing here on earth? What's my purpose? What am I here for? And a lot of people say in the comments of the videos over the last year, things like, but what's my purpose? What am I here for? I'm just a person in a house somewhere in some place. It doesn't matter. We're all part of this, right? We're all holding the light. We're all holding the line just by being. We're human beings, right? So we're holding that frequency. And when you do that, just by doing it in your own daily life, however you interpret that, by not engaging with the media, all that fear porn, just stay away from it, right? Because it's nonsense. It's just programming. We don't need to be taking that on board at all. Why do I go on about pyramids and the answers inside and crystals and frequencies and, tuning forks and all the kind of stuff that I've been talking about on this channel, is really all about trying to find and hold your frequency. And that's our job. That's our, those of us that are awake to the bullshit need to be holding the light for everybody else. And even if it's just for one person, if you're just holding the light for one person, you're doing an amazing job. Because the vision I got months ago, for those of you who watch my channel will know about this, I see this whole thing as a multi-dimensional chessboard with billions of pieces, and every single one of us is a part of that game. And I think we're all being moved in exactly the way that we need to be to achieve the objective, which is a higher state of consciousness. That's where we're going. We've got a big event coming, huge event, the biggest event in history, and we are here. We are blessed to be here. We chose to be here. We volunteered to be here, and it's all kind of making sense. I mean, if you told me a year ago I'd be on YouTube talking about demons, talking to trees, talking to stars, talking to fairies, elementals, seeing these things, I probably have believed you, because I have actually been talking about UFOs online for a very long time, because I've seen them. I've seen thousands of them, and you can see that going on in the press. That they're pushing the narrative, and I don't know if they're pushing the Project Bluebeam fake alien invasion thing to create the one world order because the pandemic's falling to pieces. I don't know if that's happening, or if it's actually going to be proper disclosure, because it's very, very difficult to know exactly who's in control of what. The good guys are bad guys are good guys, the dead people are alive, the alive people are dead. I mean, I see people rushing around just desperate for facts and figures, but that's really 3D. The facts and figures don't matter. All that matters is you and your frequency. So this is just a reminder that, yes, it's tough. A lot of people are going to go. Not everybody's going to make it. I don't know if I'm going to make it. I don't really care, to be honest. I'm just here to enjoy and witness and experience this, because I was told 8 or 9 months ago that we'd already won. The light had already won. It's very difficult to believe that when you're still in 3D and you're still doing the washing up and you're still having to get the kids ready for school, and it's stressful because they're having to wear this bollocks. And relatives are posting pictures of themselves saying, "Hey, I got vaccinated." I mean, it's absolutely nuts. But it's in many ways heartbreaking, but it's strangely for me, it isn't massively heartbreaking, because death doesn't. I know that death doesn't. I've nearly died loads of times. I've left my body loads of times. I've traveled, astrally traveled. I've done things like plant medicine. I know that there's much, much more to this reality than this thing here. If you don't know that, then go and meditate more. Be with nature more. Sit with the trees. Trust yourself. Trust your innate abilities. And it's not about being perfect. None of this is about being perfect. It's not a competition. Nobody's better than you. Nobody is better than you, more advanced than you. You have no guru. You are the guru that you are looking for. You're the leader that you're looking for, because it's all about you and us in the collective consciousness. This is the way I see it at the moment. And I'm not saying I'm right, and I'm not saying this is a guru either. I'm just sharing my thoughts with you, because I feel like I'm finding my light. At the weekend, I stood in this room for 10 minutes, like, it was amazing. It was like going all the way through my body, this feeling, and I'm feeling it now, just talking to you. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. And, the trees and the stars talk to me. It's mad. It's brilliant. And it's a lot more fun. And I think we do need the reminder sometimes. And I was just making dinner, driving. Dad's taxi left, I must have done 100 miles today. Dad's taxiing. It's all 3D stuff, but it's also my honor and privilege to be able to do that for my kids. And every time I do that, we have an exchange. And most of the time I'm sharing wisdom. Sometimes I'm annoyed with them, but most of the time I'm sharing wisdom. And that's beautiful. It's our honor and privilege to be here at this time. It's not easy. Nobody said it would be easy, but since when did anything worthwhile was anything worthwhile easy? It's just a wonderful time. So I just want to share that with you. And I also want to say thank you to all of you, my subscribers, especially people on my email list. If you're not on my email list, it's below the video in the Linktree link. And thank you to all the people that send presents and subscribe and donate and things like that. It's just incredible. I think you're all amazing. And have a wonderful, whatever you're doing today, tomorrow, the morning, the evening, whenever you watch this. Hold the light, We've definitely got this. We've definitely got this. Got some more good interviews coming up soon. So and some poems. So hopefully you'll enjoy those, and I'll see you soon. Take care.